I decided that even before I was elected that I would apply myself to the task of ensuring through progressive policies that technological change was harnessed for progressive outcomes. In my first speech, I reflected on how information and how it's communicated is being a major determinant of power, and why universal access to the internet was required if we were serious about harnessing the next phase of economic expansion and social participation. For this reason, the National Broadband Network, as it was under Labor, stands out for me as the substantive achievement of our generation in Parliament, and certainly of the previous Labor government. It breaks my heart and offends my vision for this country to see the vision and now the plan so vandalised. I can say this with authority because I did much of the work exposing the underinvestment in Telstra's copper network during the Howard government in excruciating estimates hearings, back in the day when it wasn't unusual to sit till 4 a.m. I would race home for an hour's sleep, get up, get the children to school and do it all again. Unfortunately for Australia, the primary concern, that government's primary concern with comms and IT was maximising the return to shareholders through the sale of Telstra. As a nation, we lost ground, and I believe the fibre to the premise wholesale NBN made this ground up. In contrast, the multi-technology mix model is a reversion. Why is the real NBN important? The internet is both an open platform of knowledge and the practical embodiment of distributed power, of democratic participation. The NBN is the pipe in which data flows, and if information is power, then now we could all have some, affordably, wherever we lived. It's my hope that my colleagues can find a path back to the real NBN, and I wish them well in this task. And yet I remember back in the late 90s when I was regaling my colleagues with ideas about the potential of the internet, I was told by one of them that the internet was indeed a fad, and that I would stuff up my career if I kept at it. Obviously I didn't listen, and you know who you are. One of my most shameless stunts was